Hello and welcome to the game room for a pickups video this time around. If you're new to the channel, generally what I do is I take you through all of the stuff that's come into the game room in the past couple of months, pawn shop, thrift store, and Facebook Marketplace pickups, and then at the very end I open my mail live on camera for you, so stick around, it's going to be a good one. Okay, first up, I've said it before and I will absolutely continue to say it. If you are a game collector, make sure that you let everyone know what you're up to, what your hobby is, friends, family, post on social media. Let people know that you're collecting old video games because you never know who's going to message you and say, hey, I've got a box of old stuff that you might be interested in. That has happened to me so many times over the last 5 years of me collecting, and that was the case in the last month. I've got a good friend, Danielle. She sent me a message. Thank you so much. And, she had a bunch of her childhood games and consoles and stuff. I'll put a picture of it up so you can see some of what was in that box. And I let her know, you know, a lot of that I have already. So I'm probably going to resell some of it and then add to my collection what I don't have already, which she was fine with. Selling it in one kind of go rather than piecing it all out on Facebook Marketplace. It's just easier for some people. So I gave her a pretty good price. And here's some of the stuff that's sticking around in my collection. I got this really clean, nice, I think it's called Polar White Nintendo DS. This is a really, really nice DS Lite. Happy to add that to the collection as I don't have that color already. I got a Guitar Hero guitar in this lot. And the guitar I have already, I might keep the one she gave me. It was really clean, as was a lot of the stuff that she sent my way. But it did also come with this unopened pack of Guitar Hero stickers. And I know, like, generally, my guitar that I use a lot for my PS2 is already plastered in someone else's sticker choice. It's cool to have the option to have some stickers on the side. So that was a pretty neat little addition to the collection. There was a bunch of PlayStation 1 stuff in this lot. So I got a memory card holder. I've actually never seen this one before. So that's kind of a cool, like, third-party performance memory card holder. Pretty neat. And also for the PS2, the network adapter startup disc. Haven't seen that one before, so I've got that with a couple of playable demos on it to add to the collection. For the PS1 games, some of these were upgraded copies for me, and some of them were games I didn't have. So in the cases of upgraded copies, I'm either adding manuals or choosing a disc that's less scratched than the one that's already in my collection. I grabbed up Crash Bandicoot Warped, Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters, really cool pickup there. I've got Crash Team Racing, and just the straight-up first Naughty Dog Crash Bandicoot. So some pretty nice PS1 additions to the collection, as I don't come across that stuff super often. Really nice copy of Rhythm Heaven. This one's going into my DS collection. I didn't have this one already, and I'm really stoked to add that one to the collection. And just a couple of Lego Harry Potter games. The years 1 through 4 and years 5 through 7 games. Didn't have those, and I'm not sure how many Lego games I'm going to add to the collection, but Harry Potter ones are kind of fun. So thanks so much again, Danielle. That's awesome. I got a good home for all of this stuff that's going to be added to the collection. Next up, I've got this pretty cool pickup. I got a really nice price on a Nintendo Classic, the NES Classic. I don't own this one already. In fact, the only classic console I own right now is the Sega Genesis one. I think it's one of the first ones that came out. I'm not gonna lie, I've really been flirting with the idea of either paring down my NES collection or selling it completely. I've been really torn about this for a while. I know Retro Rivals recently posted a couple of videos where they sold off the majority of their NES collection, and I've been meaning to talk to them about how they've felt about that since doing it. I've done it once before with my PSP collection, and I still have quite a few PSP games. I got rid of a big chunk of that collection. I don't play my NES stuff as much as I probably should, and it's the first console I ever really played, so maybe just have this as a backup, or maybe it's time. Do you think it's time to move on from the NES? Let me know what you think down in the comments. This may or may not be the start of that transition for me. Okay, next up, I spent a bunch of money on some cardboard. I got this Wii U box for Zelda, the Twilight Princess HD. And this is the box that came with Wolf Link, the amiibo, Wolf Link. And I've got that guy right here. I've got that amiibo already. And so it was cool to pick up the cardboard for it. I'm not as concerned with the cardboard for the amiibo, as I don't really collect the cardboard for these, but I am going for a complete Wii U collection, and I didn't have the cardboard for this game. So I have the copy already, and probably what I'm going to do is slide this copy down into the cardboard, and then add that to my game collection on the side, or maybe as a display somewhere, but I really wanted to make sure that my games were complete, and 30 bucks for cardboard? Not bad. Another thing I picked up pretty recently is a couple of new magazines for the collection. This official PlayStation magazine copy with Spyro 2 on it. That's October 1999, so pretty cool older magazine there. And Game Boy Secrets 2001 edition. My buddy Jeff picked this one up for me. He keeps seeing stuff when he's out and messaging me and asking me if I need stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna add that to the collection. That's super cool. I've said it a couple of times recently, but finding game strategy guides and old game magazines has been like a really cool thing for me to do lately. I'm just not finding the same volume of games that I have been at like pawn shops and thrift stores, and so digging through the book section for old game magazines and old game like gaming books and game strategy guides, it's just like a really cool way to kind of fill out the pawn shop and thrift shop like hunting experience. And you'd be surprised if you haven't already been digging through those sections how much you might find. So some pretty cool old magazines to add to the collection, and if I haven't shown off my little game shelf over there already, I'll put a picture of it here in the clip, because I've just been obsessed with finding as much like gaming literature as I can to add to that section of the game room. And it is absolutely time for probably my oh my god, I can't say that. For what is probably my favorite part of each pickup video, and that's getting a chance to go through my mail.
The mail's here!
I really need to start doing this a little more frequently, because some of this mail came in like 2 months ago and is way past the point where I can return it, because some of these are like eBay purchases, so that's fine. We'll just hope that nothing is too damaged. Alright, and this first pickup is Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS. I actually forgot I ordered this. I bought this. I kind of went out on a limb, and there was a guy selling this a province over from me, and in PEI, and this is in Atlantic Canada. And yeah, I sent him a message. This is a Facebook Marketplace listing, and I asked him if he would just mail it out to me, and sent him an extra $3 to send it out letter mail. Kind of trusted that he would do that, and yeah, he sent it out. So there's a complete copy of Street Fighter for the 3DS, and the 3DS collection continues to grow, and always excited to add a new game to the 3DS collection. Pretty cool little fighter on the 3DS. Alright, next up. This, I believe, is an eBay purchase. Let's take a look here. Oh, it's actually not an eBay purchase. This is, I believe it's pronounced Ikai. It's a newer horror game on the Nintendo Switch, and I got a little excited with this one. I saw it on a Black Friday sale on a site that I frequent called Video Games Plus. They ship out new and used games, and got a little bit excited about this one. I thought it was a really great price and bought it, and then found it at GameStop like a week later for probably $7 to $10 less. Not a big deal, but you know, it's always good to be patient when you're looking for new games and find the best price. So lesson learned, but pretty cool looking little horror game on the Nintendo Switch, which is always kind of interesting for me to grab up, and it looked like a good game. So a little bit of an impulse buy, but a cool horror game to add to the Switch collection. Okay, I know exactly what this one is, because it is from Special Reserve Games. I actually have a bunch of stuff on order from these guys. This is the first package that I've gotten from them. They kind of do like a pre-order, it seems like, on things, then they do a print production, and then they let you know when it's going to be released. And so I've been waiting a long time to receive a package from these guys, but definitely worth the wait. Thank you for supporting independent developers from around the world. Special Reserve Games, a couple of peanuts in there, and oh, cute little Special Reserve Games sticker. Let me move this. This game is Card Shark, and listen, I saw the trailer for this and couldn't get to my computer fast enough to buy it. Just really, really neat art style, beautiful, kind of like what Victorian era art style. It's a poker game at heart, but it just looks like this mystery and intrigue with a really cool soundtrack, and way excited to dig into this one. Special Reserve Games, Card Shark. Alright, and my last pickup. And this one is Code of Princess EX, and this is the 15-year anniversary collection with a bunch of bonus goodies inside. This game, I believe, was originally released on the 3DS, and it got a re-release on the Switch. I just like the art style of this one. It seemed really cool. The 3DS copy, from my memory, is pretty pricey, and the re-release on the Switch kind of got like a graphical upgrade, and to be honest, the 3DS version didn't seem like it looked that good graphically, and so Code of Princess EX on the Nintendo Switch. And hey, thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I'm trying to make these pickup videos a little bit faster and not drag them out for so long, but let me know in the comments what you have been picking up recently for your collection. I'd love to know what kind of games that you've been getting and adding to your own kind of stash of games, so throw it down in the comments. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff goes a long way into helping my channel grow. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.